It's already on. Oh, they'll get it. They know we ain't gonna be able to touch everyone.
I know.
We're not even gonna try. Hey, y'all. So, okay, come on in. I see you.
Yay.
I recognize the picture at the bottom, so that's Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. I'm sorry, the rest of y'all, I can't really see you.
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back. We are the Pretty Problem Podcast.
Ew. I know them peas.
They get caught up together real quick. It's like your pee long.
I should have got one of those. I never did.
I didn't. I was really too scared, even though I am an actual.
Is this something or not? Like, how is that? Like, I guess because I had no employees except myself. But anyway.
We digress.
I digress. I probably might try it again this time.
If they come back around, I might too.
I might try it this time. I know too many people.
Oh,
Well, they got some money. But anyway, so I'm sure y'all noticed that there's been a few changes. Like, number one, it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Hey, we can make it if we try. And we gonna try. So.
I'm sorry, that wasn't planned either. We literally do that all the time.
Like, I'm sorry, I like to sing. But anyway, so yes, our good friend Echo decided that she needed to pursue some other adventures. So it will just be Myoshi and myself.
Yep.
So speaking of, I am Lenita Clavel for all of our new friends. I go by my initials LC. I am an owner of a dispensary, Green Eye. It's off of it's in the north side, off in Humble, by the airport. So if you ever flying in or flying back out, stop by Green Eye, y'all.
And of course, I am Myoshi Monet, the wardrobe stylist, content creator, and creative director. I also manage a few artists with loud music. And yeah, I'm just an overall entrepreneur. But what we're about to get into is the name. Pretty Problem Podcast is the name. But pretty, I can't say it today, y'all. Pretty Problem.
Pretty Problem.
We're trying to think of a good name. It's something that was catchy, easy to market. And we always had conversations. I'd be like, man, that's some pretty girl problems.
And okay, so the first time I ever heard about a pretty girl problem, I was in college, and I was not that pretty. In my opinion, I did not think I was pretty all growing up. Like, I had a major. I was always a big girl. I was like dark skinned with these big pop eyes. Like, I was a little awkward.
But that don't mean you're not pretty.
I didn't feel that way,
Aww.
but other people did.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I had people in my life that boosted up. Like, my brother told me that I had to have confidence regardless.
This is true.
So I faked it until I made it, because now I feel good.
Hey.
Like, I love it. But back then in college, Mr. Martin, man, shout out to Mr. Martin, St. Philip's College in San Antonio, Texas. He was like, like, that ain't no alumni, nothing like that, but I did go there. So he told me that I was having pretty girl problems, because he was like a counselor at the school, like he did all like the student activities and stuff like that. And I was gonna beat this bitch up because she was fucking with my dude. And he was like, I just gotta tell you right now, you gonna have these pretty girl problems. He's like, other people ain't gonna have these same kind of problems. And I was like, Mr. Martin, what are you talking about? Like, I did not understand at that point. No, it wasn't until years later that I was like, Mr. Martin was not lying.
But you know what's odd about that story is that you would think, I know you think people always say, like, Halle Berry, if you with her, why would you cheat on her? Like Beyonce, if you did all that, why would you cheat on her, right? Or why would you not value the relationship so that you would have these issues? But it's funny because you call it a pretty girl problem. So what that tells us is that when it comes to men, it doesn't matter if you're pretty or not to them, because they're going to do whatever they want to do. People are going to do what they want to do anyway. But in that scenario, that's odd that you tell a pretty girl that's her problem and her man is cheating on her.
Yeah, he told me that was a pretty girl.
I get it, but so are you saying that someone that you think is less attractive, it don't happen to them? It damn so happen to them.
I mean, I feel like it should.
But it's something else when you say it.
But I feel like, that's a little bang to be like, ugly people be staying together, huh?
That's not true. That's not true. Because okay, y'all. Okay, so just to be honest, this is not how our show is going to flow naturally every week. We're just like cutting up a little bit.
We just introducing you to the pretty problem.
So that's one of them. I want to hear some of y'all's too.
Yeah.
Now, the first time I was introduced to the term, I actually heard this term for a long time, but not necessarily just for me. Like my uncle, I was a little girl, and so it would be like little girls, and I was like, so I grew up in the hood.
Okay. Which ward?
Yellowstone.
Oh, okay.
Don't get it twisted. If you know of 28 East, do not get it twisted. But so we stayed there when I was a kid, and in the neighborhood there were like a lot of Hispanics and a lot of black people, but they consider me to be mixed. I am not. I am black. I'm mixed with some stuff. My mom and dad are black. So anyway, I would always like get bullied and picked on by some of the girls in the neighborhood. I would come in the house crying all the time, and my brother would be like, "You gotta toughen up and go back outside." But I would want to be friends, we get into it or whatever the case may be, kid shit. So my uncle was like, "This is just a pretty girl problem, baby." He was like, "That's just a pretty girl problem," and as vain as that sounds, because I know that it does, it was the truth.
I always had to fight. I had to fight all my life. All my life I had to fight. Like, God.
But
Hey.
another pretty problem is like when I gotta change my tire, I don't want to do that. I want somebody else to change it. So that's a pretty girl problem because I gotta go. That's a problem, and now I gotta go find somebody else to do it.
Oh, see.
I don't want to do it.
I call people.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna call AAA. Definitely. That's still a pretty girl problem. I gotta go ahead and get on the phone and call somebody else to get it done. Like, I'm not gonna do it.
So why does that make it a pretty girl problem?
Because I feel like somebody else who really don't really care by getting their nails dirty and all that kind of stuff, they'll hop out there and probably get their thing done.
Oh, you think? Oh, okay.
I've seen it.
So damn, you think that's kind of cold out there. Like, so you said
A person who doesn't care.
Pretty.
No.
Wait, what do you mean don't care?
Like, they don't care. Like, I just said, like, they don't care about breaking a nail, nothing like that. Like, that's
Oh.
like, to me, my nails is like a pretty girl problem. The bill is a pretty girl bill. It's ridiculous. I was talking about this with Derek. Through DMs, he said something about like the nails get done like $40. Call your man or whatever. Like, he thought those would be enough. I'm like, my nails start off at least $75. My feet start off at least $65, $50. That's just like if I get the basic package. So
yeah,
to me, this is a pretty girl problem.
This shit's ridiculous.
I'm not gonna change my tire. I'm gonna call somebody. That's a pretty girl problem for me.
Well, see, I just grew my nails, so check me out, y'all.
Because when she used to say I'm wanting my nails done, and I just wouldn't say nothing because they was like super short.
Because I ain't had no hang time. But it's okay. I got hang time now. But
even when
I didn't.
She got little hands.
What you said?
Because you said I got little finger, like little nails, but it's not just little nails, it's little nails on little hands.
Okay.
So,
regardless, I was still calling the people when I had nerves.
I'm just saying that's my pretty girl problem. That's one that I can identify with. That's all I'm saying.
So what's another pretty girl problem that you
What do y'all have out there? Let's see what's being said.
Somebody got a pretty girl problem?
Let's see. I'm too cute to get dirty. Yes, ma'am. Those AAAs get paid. You are right. Yes, ma'am.
I'm calling the people.
If I know how to do it. Oh, Money says she know how to do it. Go and get out there. She a pretty girl.
Oh, I know how, but
Yeah,
I
don't know. Yeah. Not doing it.
I have before.
Not
Before I could call the people.
That is too funny.
Hey, you naughty girl.
And now, so what are some of y'all pretty girl problems? I can't get comfortable now.
Uh-oh. Well, get yourself back right now, friend. So let me think, what other kind of pretty girl problems have I had? I mean, of course, like we just talked about, we feel like, well, I won't even say feel like cheating. I was talking to this gentleman, not like on we was just having a conversation. And he basically told me that he doesn't feel like people are loyal anymore. And I was like, I feel like some people can be loyal. And he said that he doesn't think attractive people are loyal. And he feels like that's just because, and I agree that people have too many options. I do agree with that, period.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's what I said, period.
That's everybody.
But he said that attractive people are not loyal because they have so many options.
Follow the play. Let me tell you something. We about to two of the dumbest loyal people there is.
Oh.
Like, to a fault. So ain't no way you gonna tell me that I'm not cute and you not cute, because we are hard-headed loyal.
Yeah.
Friend, hard-headed loyal. Let's get, okay. So recap.
But we still got a lot of options. Cause if we don't like them, we do replace them.
Pass
Like Like with that, we do. We don't stick. Okay, we stick around for too long.
No, we stick around
with
too
the wrong
long.
people. We do.
The wrong people get too much time, and then by the time you get to the right person, you be scared to get them anytime.
What is who attractive? Oh, I mean, yeah, he was straight. He was.
He was alright. He was alright.
Mia, do ugly people stay together or do they?
Are you saying that or that's the question?
No, I was asking her because she said I'm a fool because I said ugly people stay together.
Man, that's tough. Well, okay, so what did Stephanie say? She don't the top one.
Let's see. Someone asked me if I was born a woman because I was too pretty to be a girl. But
you know what?
That was their pickup line, though, right?
It was a discussion. But what do you say when babies are born? If you don't know if it's a girl or a boy, you never say it's a boy because that means it may be rough looking. You be like, oh, that's a cute. Like normally little boys look like cute girls.
That's a cute.
They so cute they look like girls, and so if you tell them they look like boys, a woman will be offended when you say that her daughter look like a boy. But the woman isn't offended when you say her son look like a girl. I ain't never seen a woman get offended with me when I say that. They associate that with being.
Oh, he's a boy.
You be like, oh, this little boy. It is a girl. It's a girl, Damon. It is a girl, honey.
What did Mia say? My black girl magic pretty girl problem is when others ask me what I am and tell me I can't be just black because of my freckles, moles, hair texture, and my name.
Yes, come on. Hello. But
come on, Mia.
Hello, beautiful. That's a pretty girl problem. I'm loving it.
But wait a minute, because I got the same pretty girl problem because of this one. She called me Mexican, y'all. She said that I'm not.
Go ahead.
No.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me what it
So this is it. So this is the thing. LC and I both, like we both are nice, but she looks very approachable. Like too approachable. And what I mean by that is, do you know how? And don't get me wrong, I don't mean to offend nobody, but you know how when a person that's from a foreign country is in America. Listen, they can't hear me over here. Listen, I promise it's not that bad. So listen, you don't want a foreigner comes over to America and they hear, and if they don't understand something that you're saying, if you're talking loud to them or screaming at them or anything, they just tend to smile, right? Because they're nervous. It's like a nervous smile. Well, this woman right here, this is how she walk around all the time with that same smile. So people always approaching her, weird conversations, and I'm like, that only happened to you.
She always be on the phone too.
I'm like, it always happens to you. And then because of the texture of her hair, not to mention what was you born?
Oh, no. I was born in Louisiana, but I grew up in San Antonio.
Okay, but no, prior to that, when y'all had to go from one, what was that?
Because we lived in New Mexico.
Okay, so again, I said she probably got some Mexican in her. Some Spanish. I feel like it's logical because she walk around like this all the time. People ask her questions.
That is my face.
I know.
That is my resty bitch face.
It is.
When I try to look me like this.
Nobody take her serious.
But they don't care. I made a friend outside the other day. I didn't even tell you. She stopped. She was about to drive out the driveway.
And stopped to talk to you.
And stopped.
You just look friendly.
She stayed in the driveway and was mad because people was trying to get in.
Seriously, it only happens to her. Like, I swear to y'all, all the time. People, like, she could be walking the opposite direction of a person and they just want to talk because she has a beautiful face. She's a beautiful girl. But you look so available.
And sometimes I don't want to be. Like, that's a pretty girl problem. Sometimes I just want to walk the dog and go back inside. I don't want to tell you how to get somewhere. I
have the opposite problem. They tell me that I always get on a handful or I'm mean.
I mean, they get that when they get to talking to me.
No, that's what they think. That's what they think off back.
Oh.
I'm like, no, like I'm a Leo. Shout out to Leo's. My birthday's actually Sunday.
Rawr.
Oh, I'm a Kruger.
Oh, I'm a crack.
Sorry, y'all. We'll talk about that. I promise. Y'all get some of that. So I'm a Leo. So for me, what is that, bitch?
She said, I thought I just looked black.
Oh, it's about you?
No.
Oh, her.
Stephanie.
I love
That's
Stephanie.
Leo.
Stephanie is a life coach and she does branding and marketing. She is like one of my newest, bestest, good friends. She does life coaching. Very, very, very intelligent. Stay so. That's my brother. It's his birthday.
I'm for real.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Happy birthday, DJ So. You know I love me some you because he be jamming y'all. Whenever he playing a set somewhere,
Tip the
you
DJ.
need to go see.
Tip the DJ and buy him a drink.
Buy him a drink.
And,
Yeah.
but
your big Leo energy. What you saying?
I was just saying that a lot of times it comes across to people, they be like, it could be a lot up front. Because I can either be over or I can be like nonchalant completely. To where you either gonna get me all in your face and like, you know, loud and entertaining, having a good time, or you're gonna catch me sit back super quiet, peeping what's going on. There's not a medium. So a lot of times on first introduction, I'm sit back, kind of laid back. So it comes across as, oh, this is gonna be a tough cookie to crack, and I am. But not like that though, not bad.
And for me, it just depends on the situation. I usually try now not to walk into situations where I feel like I gotta be reserved like that, because I don't like dealing with energy that I'm not feeling. You know what I'm saying? So new energy, I just try to bring the energy that I want to receive instead now. And kind of feel the vibe.
Feel it out a little bit?
Yeah, just feel the vibe out a little bit.
So what's been going on?
With pretty girl problems? Oh, I had a nice...
Not pretty girl, just in general since you've been gone.
Even before that, just today, I had a pretty girl moment, which made me feel really good. Like, I walked into Whole Foods today to return some stuff. And one of the cashiers was putting away a little handbasket, right? And she put the handbasket away.
That beat is killing me.
Waist beads, we got them on deck too. But she was putting the little handbaskets away. And then she looked up as I was walking through the door and she was like, oh my God, you're gorgeous.
Aww.
But the killer thing was she was gorgeous as fuck. I was like,
I love those moments.
I was like, no, you. Like, she just, everything, like hair was just sleeked down. And like she was, you know what I'm saying? She took pride in her appearance. She was a pretty girl for real.
Aww.
And I love those type of moments. So I love when you can see a pretty person and just acknowledge that. Like, and I had to thank her for her energy because that energy was
it kind of flowed on you.
Yes, it was just so nice. And the fact, like I said, it was like, it wasn't like a mirror, but it was like, oh.
Very admiring of one another, which is really cool.
Yes, and I really love that.
I think that, I know we kind of see the term different. Like I like that term, but it's another term. And I know that we kind of like, we didn't debate it, but she was like, I was trying to like get her to know like how I mean it. So I'll be like, man, you're a pretty problem. It's like a woman that's handling her business, a woman that's taking care of herself, doing what she needs to do. Like if she is like a boss, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that's a pretty girl problem. Like she like a problem, like, oh, she's a problem to handle. Like it's a challenge. Or
like you said, pressure.
Yeah, like she's applying pressure like that. So that's how I like to use the term too. I feel like that can be an array of individuals because it doesn't just depend on your looks. Because pretty is not skin deep.
Oh no, definitely internal. I feel like that's what really makes me pretty.
Absolutely.
Is and I'm like you talk about my helpfulness. Like that comes from inside. You know what I mean? That's not from the outside of me. I am fucking helpful. It's just sometimes I don't want to help you get.
But it's not the help. It's the fact that you just look overly approachable. Right. Like we both help and nice. It's like, but they gonna definitely skirt me and be like, "Hello, ma'am. Do you have some porridge that I could borrow?"
I swear, and I'm like, God damn.
And you be like, God damn. What do we help you go find some?
I swear, that the lady asked me the other day.
Something silly.
I was like, I opened it. She was like, "Can you open the door for me?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going in this door over here." Oh, but I really need to go in.
You walked over here, didn't you? You walked over here.
But I'm looking at like, you gonna inconvenience me.
But you let her.
I did it. And
see, Stephanie gonna get you because that's a people pleaser move.
I did it.
Because you walked all the way out of your way to do that. I mean, that's nice, but it wasn't inconvenience. Why she didn't call somebody? Because that's what I said.
I was like, but if I told you I'm going in this door, I can let you in this one. And she still.
And you still. And you still.
Because I really don't like to be mean to people.
Again. I just said what
Ouch.
I just said what it was.
Look, I may need to pay you, Stephanie, to come help me.
I'm telling you. What
Mia said, yes, because there's a lot of pretty on the outside people and ugly as hell on the inside. Makes them ugly as shit. You fucking right, Mia. You ain't never lied.
And one of them is the Housewives from Atlanta. I can't even watch the show no more.
Ooh.
Girl, Twirl. What's her name?
But I don't think she's pretty on the outside.
I used to think growing up that she was such a beautiful woman. Like I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And then her attitude on the show and how nasty she was. I'm like, I do not think that she is pretty at all. Like she looks like a very ugly individual. Like her soul is like nasty. And it's not even like I can be mean if I need to be, but she's like just a naturally mean girl. I don't like that. I don't like mean people, but I feel like she's just coming from such a hurt place. Yeah, she has a nasty attitude, as my grandmother would say. You got a nasty attitude. You got a nasty attitude, young lady. That's what she would say. Okay, so what's been going on? So, what time is it, guys? How much time we got left? We can't see.
It's 7:28.
Oh, we have 30 minutes.
Oh, we doing the whole hour?
Just for today, or 45 minutes. Okay, so real quick. Now, so some of the things we're going to be doing on the show is we're going to showcase more of our businesses and like when we're going out and about, just to kind of take it in, kind of like why and how we interact as business women and like navigating whatever personal life there is. That could be a whole segment, y'all.
That is segments. That's several segments.
Speaking of, before we left,
yeah.
Was any of us in relationships?
Like in a relationship?
Or like in a situation or something like that before we left off? Or were we all single? I just can't remember.
No, you know what happened to me.
But well, I know, but that was before we.
That was when we first started.
Yeah, so it wasn't when we ended.
Yeah, so what I didn't have it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so no. I'm just trying to figure out like what life changes have taken place through the summer, like getting us through the summer that we haven't kind of like touched on and we may want to touch on. So it's not that.
I mean,
I didn't know we were focusing.
We had a hot girl summer.
I had a warm girl summer and almost got myself in trouble.
She lied. If you was in trouble, that wasn't warm.
It was warm because I was just getting started. I was literally just getting started on my hot girl summer and something said, skirt. No, you're not going to do this.
What was it? Was it a man?
It was the potential.
Oh, okay.
It was just a potential.
A potential of a man. Oh, well.
And how'd you have a hot girl summer?
Ooh, child. I feel like I
definitely
at one point I told my friends that I belong to the streets.
Yeah, she was the streets. She had a whole sign, LC Boulevard. Let me tell y'all, LC Boulevard, baby. Every time I turn around, so I go out, but I go out for work most of the time. Like mine isn't necessarily too much leisure. It's generally because I work in the music business, and so a lot of times we're scouting different events or just, there making sure that we support other people so they can do the same for us, building relationships, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of those times, because they are in environments like that, I'm like, LC, want to go? And it's cool because then I have a little bit of fun while I'm on, while I'm working at the same time.
And I get to promote Green Eye Dispensary.
We always helping, making sure we have platforms to do that on. And so, I go to meet them at one event. I pull up, she was already at the table. Her and Echo, as a matter of fact. That was in the summer.
Which one?
You and that. When I walked up and I came with Bradley and me was in there. We came
oh boy.
Yeah, that one. That was interesting. It was a lot going on at that table, y'all.
Wait, no, that's the one that you was there first? You talking about?
No, y'all was there. We rolled up on y'all. I was coming to order food. Y'all had a table full of food, drinks, all kinds of stuff going on already.
Oh, that day.
They don't really remember it because she was so messed up.
I was pretty lit that night.
Until the time that you met me there, and I think we was probably more messed up. Ooh.
Well,
that turned into a whole summer.
That was
for you.
That was a piece of the summer.
That was the
nice
first part.
of the
That was a
summer.
nice jump.
Yeah, y'all.
Yes, because we're on the second half now. That's all of the summer so far, friend. That's all the summer.
So, okay, yeah. I mean, I don't go out, just go out. Let me make sure y'all understand because people get it misconstrued that I just be going out and I just be buying these tables and bottles, I guess.
Oh,
and things like
people.
that. Yeah, I just need to let y'all know. I go places when I'm invited.
Yes.
I rarely ever am the one to be like, unless I'm throwing a party or something like that. But if not, baby, I'm just going because somebody asked me to go. I can't necessarily just invite you. Like, it
don't work like that. Like,
I might not have a plus one because I might be the plus. Usually, I am the plus one.
You heard me say I invite her with me,
and she one of them, and she just one of them.
So but I'm saying I invite you with me, so you my plus one. So.
Right, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're one of the people that do that, so it don't be me all the time. So yes, I do be in the streets, but it's just because I be like, okay, because the streets be calling me. I don't call the streets; they be calling me, and I just answer and go.
Yeah, friend.
I ain't been answering later though. But anyway, that night that I did answer,
I'm gonna say there's a couple of times that I pull up and I be like, I call you, I'm like, hey. Why you sound so tired? Man, friend, I just got in the house. And it was not no third party, second party.
No, not for you. I'm saying other people invite me places.
They invited you there for them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it'd be like, you still was, it's not like one of them like, oh, you just there for me, you happen to have a good time. No, you're actually there for them.
Yeah, like, because people want me to come.
Yeah. I just want y'all to understand that she be wanting to go.
Oh, because the streets call. And I answer, and I go, yeah. Like, okay, sure. Why not?
Me, I'm opposite. Once I make it to my house, if it's not work, the answer is no. I'm not coming back out. I'm gonna make love to my sheets. I'm gonna get in that tub and lay down, get myself together, and I'm just gonna lay in the bed. I'm gonna figure through goddamn IG, or I'm gonna watch something on Netflix or something. I'm definitely not going once I get to my crib. It's got to be a good reason. Now y'all can pull up on me. Certain people.
Oh.
Not everybody. Okay.
But see, I ain't gonna lie, that's why I live where I live because I do like the streets.
But me too. I live where I live so I can stay out the streets. Because once I'm in them,
I'm in the mix.
I have to have a bag. I be bouncing around from all my homegirl houses that live on this side. I stay far. So it's like I be ready to go. Bars, clothes, all that makeup ready to go. So
she's smarter.
So I know that life, but I also know that if I don't do X, Y, Z, then I'm not going. Who was it who asked me something? I said, I'm coming to be downtown because that's where he stay at. Mm-hmm. One of my best friends named Michael. He lives downtown, and he asked me, he was like, where you at? I was like, oh, I'm gonna come to your house. He was like, okay, bet. We get there. He was like, we not going out? Nope. You ain't got no clothes? No, because I knew if I would have brought clothes, we would have went out. And I knew I didn't need to be in the streets like that. So therefore, I know that that's my excuse when I don't have it. It's because I don't need to be out.
Well, I ain't been answering no calls lately.
Me neither. Well,
I've been in the house with the phone off for real.
Like, we both took a mental break.
I ain't been doing nothing. But yeah, before that, I had a cool hot girl summer. It was just like, it was a whirlwind, and it took me really fast.
It did. I watched it. It did take up fast. I watched it. It was like a washing machine, like zoo, 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 zoo. We stepped into the blender together, and then I did an about face. I did an about face. We was in that thing together, like I don't even know how. We were way too intelligent to have those kind of moments, though. Man, it was bad judgment. Anyway. Both stepped in.
I was having a fun time in hot girl summer, and I honestly didn't even know what hot girl summer what it really.
I remember you kept saying that to me.
And I didn't.
You experienced it. You definitely experienced it, friend. I'm here to tell you.
But I guess we still supposed to be going, all right? Like,
we're not finished because
she said, okay, so explain to me what you told me hot girl summer was for, like.
So for me, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Who on here first? So I start talking.
Uh-oh.
Who's there? Hit the button at the top where it say the number of people. How many people in there right now?
Hey, Jarvis, Stephanie, Pocahontas,
Okay, those are all safe
Amia.
people. Okay, go ahead.
It's a safe place.
It's a safe place. For now, anyway, it'll be posted, so it don't matter. So, what's the question again?
Oh, I forgot now.
What was Hot Girl Summer actually for?
Oh, yes,
okay,
the
so
purpose.
This is my theory of the purpose of a Hot Girl Summer. It is, especially when you're single and you're really looking to maybe be in a relationship or think about getting in one, or, you know, you just want to have Hot Girl Summer and drop it off after that. That's cool too, right? So I feel like the Hot Girl Summer is like an application time period. I feel like this is when you don't have to commit to anyone, especially if you're single, and then you can kind of see who comes for you, like who actually puts in the work, and you do it. You don't feel so obligated to one person or feel like you need to not talk to other people, because in your mind it's Hot Girl Summer. So that's like the key, like that's your excuse too. Like, it was Hot Girl Summer. You know?
So it's like a mental thing.
Absolutely. You turn that switch off, and it is like, okay,
That sounds like a pretty girl problem. I don't think everybody can do that.
They may not be able to, but let me tell you, when that switch went off for me come June, oh baby.
They flipped my switch. My switch got
in April.
In April.
She was early. She started in April.
And so then I had to I decompressed.
When?
Because when was that? Like May?
June.
Okay, so I took that's decompression time.
But friend, that's
April to June.
No. April to June is what that's your pretty girl song. That's what you did all the way through. You
It started in April?
Yes.
It started in April.
Oh, yes, it did.
It started in
April. It did.
That was still spring.
Yeah, you still remember we said spring, girl, summer, and I said you rolled right into summer. You've been on this thing for a minute.
I was hurt.
Yeah.
I reacted out of pain.
That's generally what happens when you think of a Hot Girl Summer or a moment, or guys have to call it their whole season. Although that doesn't mean you sleep with people. Like, do what you want to. We definitely not playing them kind of games.
It wasn't that kind of. It wasn't that.
No. It's more like being open, allowing yourself to feel free enough and open enough to just have a lot of friends that you happen to date. And it's like a date. It's kind of like you don't even have to really date them, but you're going on things that people consider dates. Like, you're just getting to know them individually.
I was at this one spot all the time.
And she was. Don't tell him where it is.
I ain't, because he was the DJ.
Yes.
So that's why I was in the street all the time. Cause every day.
Okay, let's talk about that one. Okay, so one night I went out with her, and I'm gonna say about the pretty girl problem. He had a whole girl sitting behind him in a stool. Oh, don't act like you don't know. Do not act like you don't know.
Oh, that time.
Yeah, that time.
That was okay. That was when it wasn't fun for me no more.
It was coming down.
No, that was it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was coming down. That
it wasn't fun for me no.
We pull up to the spot, and there was a girl sitting behind him, not like on him or nothing like that, but just sitting like in a chair that's like directly behind his little DJ set up. And she walked over there, she stood and kept moving around for a little bit, and then she looked at the girl, she said, "I'm ready to sit now." Like, she just told the girl, "I'm ready to," like, summoned you. "I'm ready to sit now." My mouth dropped because I was like, we're gonna have to fight all these girls in here. I'm like, damn, why you do that?
Because I was ready to sit down, and that was my seat.
Now, mind you, the girl had been sitting there prior to us even getting there. She said it's her seat from weeks back, not the same night.
Every day that I'm there, that's my motherfucking chair.
I'm not mad at you. All I'm saying is you shocked the shit out of me when it came out your mouth, because I wasn't expecting it. And when you did, all I did was, damn, let me just go ahead and put my hair up. Damn.
And when I think I said it respectfully.
Okay.
As respectfully as I guess I can say that phrase, but I was serious. Like, I'm ready to sit down now. And she was like, "You can sit on my lap." I'm not sitting on your lap. I was like,
she was like, "I'm ready to sit now."
No, I did not. I did not do that. I just told the lady I was ready to sit down. I thought I was ready to sit down. And she was like, "You can sit on my lap." And I said, "Don't you have a seat over there?"
And she got up and went to her seat.
Cause she got it. Cause she was like, "Oh, yeah, oh, bitch, oh, take your ass over there, and now I'm finna slap the shit out of you.
But this is the thing.
Why is she in my seat?
But it's a hot girl summer. So, okay, so let me ask you this then.
I'm just possessive.
Okay, good.
You my friend. You my motherfucking friend. This is my friend.
What if he got another friend?
No, I'm talking about you.
I know.
Like, I'm possessive. Like, I'm just possessive. If it's mine, then it's mine.
I get it. So listen to the question, friend.
If I'm not there, I don't care.
Oh yeah, because I don't mind on the site. Just be respectful if I don't find out.
Yeah, but if I'm on the scene is shut down. Like,
but my question is, because it's a hot girl summer, I'm just asking. Like, I don't feel either way. Because it's a hot girl summer, and you are free to date around, and there's no like commitment. Is he as well?
Yeah, I ain't care about that. But okay, my thing was he's the one who said he didn't want to. I never agreed. Yeah, I never agreed to that, and I didn't care.
Yeah.
If that
it
was
wasn't serious. It wasn't. It wasn't meant to be serious.
No, I was having a lot of fun.
So I just said
I don't have to pay to get into this place. I can go wherever I want, and then every other place. Yeah, it was fun.
She finds more hot girl summer shit to do.
Yeah, like if he not at this club and he want to go out, then we going to party with the friends at this other spot. And I like free stuff.
It's a pretty girl problem.
I like free. Oh, you right. I like free stuff. I do
myself.
That's fun. You know what I'm saying?
But no, that's a pretty good problem because people who are unattractive, they don't get free stuff. They barely get blessed shoes. Let me tell you why I say that.
So we know you wouldn't bless Kenya ass, I guess.
In the words of my grandmother, that baby's nasty. She got a nasty attitude. Nasty attitude. So no.
Sorry. Okay.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
What were we talking about right before she said that? What were we talking about? What were we talking about?
Now I forgot too.
Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry, guys. It is just.
But yeah, so we was talking about DJ.
We was talking about if is it okay for them to date around and stuff like that too. Yeah, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, just the possessive part. Which I am, and this is what I like to tell people who I talk to. I'm not the girl who is going to automatically accuse you of cheating. I'm not the one that if you don't answer your phone or I haven't heard from you all day, that I automatically assume that you're cheating. Because one, I don't want to be up your ass all day. I definitely don't want you up mine. Like, we both gotta, let's be away from each other, working, doing what we're gonna do. So when we come back, we got something actually to talk about. But I do need text messages or a phone call here and there, like just real quick stuff, just to make sure that you know you good, whatever case may be. But anyway, if you don't do any of that, and I haven't heard from you all day, my first thought is he okay?
Yeah. Because
I'm not jealous, I'm territorial. So it's kind of like you, like what's mine is mine, but in the sense of I'm not going to be the girl that's gonna be like, oh, you doing da da da, you must be no.
Cause cheat on me for what?
And if you do, it's like I care and I don't. But it's like at the same time, it's like I can't worry about what I can't control.
Yeah, but then we still worry about what we can't control because
yeah,
we worried if they okay.
No, this is true, but that's a better one for me because if I think you're doing something, left eye.
See, okay, that's a good example though because yesterday I had got a little upset because a message I sent took a little too long to return.
The which one?
I sent a message and it took a little too long for me to get a reply.
Oh, let's not talk about that. Well, how much time we got? Because this is gonna take me somewhere. This is my number one pet peeve. You man, go ahead. Take me there. Take me there.
It took a little while to get the response. So I did start making up scenarios in my head, like, so maybe. Maybe you out doing this or
you didn't text
not.
Her, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is me and my kid.
Gotcha. Okay, friend.
And not with even more so another woman or nothing like that. Just like, oh, so what you really doing out here? Why you ain't text me back yet? It's been hours. And then I started thinking to myself, he could just be with his family.
You calm yourself down. I'm so proud of you.
I was like,
I'm so proud of you.
What am I tripping on? I was like, I'm not even talking to this dude like that.
Serious.
No.
Why do we do that though?
I don't know. I'm possessive and territorial. I don't know. Codependent? I don't know.
I know for me, it's weird because I tend to originally, like prior to me doing like some deep work on myself, deep dive on myself, I would not care. Like literally, like not care. Like I mean, I would care a little bit, but I would try. I felt like it was better for me to just be like guarded.
As far as what?
Just like a relationship, like I wouldn't care enough to know what they was doing. If they was doing it, if they did cheat, it didn't bother. Like I just didn't care.
Okay.
And so I was told by somebody who I actually did care about that you don't act like you care. So, you know what he said? He said you act too hard. That was the words he used. And so when he said that back then, oh, that's so crazy. He the same sign as what's his name? They said the same thing. Anyway, I digress.
What sign? Oh, I can't ask that. Okay, disregard.
You already different. A Libra. Libra is my sign. That's my most compatible sign. Is my Libra. That's supposed to be the opposing side. My strongest one anyway. So the zodiac sign, same shit like that. But I feel like it is based off of it. Whatever. Anyway, so again, this is not present. This is like past. Like I was like 19, 20. That's when I heard it for the first time. And so when I heard it, I was like, yeah, but you stay fucking up. So for me, it's best for us to play it on this ground because then I don't get my feelings hurt as much, but I'm still enjoying you and us getting to know each other. So it kept me at a distance so that I can control like this a little bit. And so you can't control it no more, and then you just be wild and vengeful and be like, bring her outside. Some good water.
The lioness came out.
Yeah. So then, but now I feel like I'm actually the total opposite. I feel like I'm more soft and more although some people probably say I'm not. They always say I act hard, but that's just because the work that I'm in, a lot of work that I'm in. So it's like I'm always having to be on. Like I always have to be on point, make sure I'm paying attention, on top of what's going on. I'm assertive. Don't play with me in them rooms. It's a room full of men most of the time. Like try me, but don't try me. So because of that, I'm just always on. So in a relationship, sometimes I have to remember to turn it off, but I need a man that's gonna be able to show me how to turn it off because it needs to be a safe place. So that means that he needs to be in control, and I'm okay with that. Let me just think in it. Like, come on, I'm okay with that. But show me that if you want me to do all that, because otherwise, I think I gotta do it myself.
Yes, where you lead, I will follow, as long as I know you're leading me to a safe place.
Yeah, where are we going?
Where are we going?
Where are we
If I know
going?
where we're going, then I can take the ride.
Yeah. If I don't,
or even if I just trust you enough, I can. But you'd have to
that
show
was
me.
See, that's a big word.
You have to we'd have to have some proven testimony.
Yeah.
To make sure I could just hop in the car. Cause once you do get comfortable with somebody, like I could be like, "Ma, I need you to come with me." You coming, right?
Yeah.
See, she might ask where we going on the way.
Yeah, but I definitely will, because I can tell by your tone if we finna go do something else. So I always can tell based off of the tone. And I think my friends most of the time when I ask them to go with me, because I'm normally solo. So if I'm solo, it's just me. Don't worry about what's happening. Don't worry what's going on. Me, I got it. But anytime I call her, they be like, damn, what she want? I already know, because it's like, I be like, hey, friend, you want to go? Or, hey, you want, it's like, so it's always that. If I'm calling to go somewhere. Gotcha. Other than that, I'm with myself a lot. Like,
same.
Yeah. Me in that car, I would be listening.
I guess we rose. Let's see what the people said. Stephanie said, yikes, Libra man. I feel this. I feel like, even though I love my brother, he's a Libra, but I feel like Libras are liars. Like,
but people said it about Leos.
For real?
People say they call a Leo liar because of the L. But I'll say this: one thing about Libra men that I've noticed is that they kind of have like a Cancer in them a bit. Like, you know how Cancers are like, they like when they in love with you and they care about you, they'll do anything for you. Like, they're hands on, like very like romantic.
Yeah, I feel like they're romantic.
And so, but that's the part of the Libra that I like. It's like the part I don't like and I don't appreciate.
That are real cool.
Is I feel like out of all the Libras that I've ever dated, or like not necessarily dated, but the ones that I like been around that are males, they all have the tendency to be told what to do in a sense. And they probably not gonna agree with me. What I mean by that is, if you have to choose between me and your homies, who is this? Sorry guys. Sorry. If you have to choose between going out with me and then going out with your homeboys, we still here?
I don't know what happened now, Red. It's tripping.
No. Let me see.
It stopped glitching? Oh, no it didn't.
Oh, it's it. Let's see.
Actions speak louder than words.
Okay, there we go.
I love Leo men too. Oh my gosh, Angie.
Oh my God. I met my first Leo man that I ever like wanted to kind of talk to a little bit, and it was weird. Because we're so much alike.
She's a Leo. So
yeah, I'm a Leo. But I'm saying for me, it was weird. Like, we have so much in common, so much alike. It's really daunting. Which I like that too. But something about, I like somebody who know how to be aggressive and then still, so I think maybe I do. Yeah. Let me just lay it out there now. So if y'all know somebody, I just want somebody. Listen, so don't be like, because sometimes people be trying to hook me up with people, and that's not what I don't really want that, okay? Stop, like, people who slide in my DMs, sometimes don't do it. It's better for us just to stay cool. Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, I literally am really cool, really chill, really laid back. I need somebody that like to be on the scene, but like to be in the background. Like, you want to be just here just for the show? Like, I'm not here for work. Like, that's annoying.
Angie said try Aries man.
Girl, no.
Uh-oh.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Like, and Ashley, I can't do it. Let me tell you.
Oh, style of Aquarius.
Nope.
They lie too much.
I can't do no Aquarius.
They lie too much.
I cannot do no
What's
Aquarius.
this? We balance each other out. Who is this that we balance each other out? What she say she wanted? Aries. No, that's not Angie.
That is Angie.
Right here?
Yes.
Oh, you know her name, not her name on here. That's
yes.
I'm looking at her. I'm like, where's Angie? I don't see Angie. That's the rise. Where's Angie? Angie, that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't know how y'all balance each other out. What's your sign?
Ashley, so they do be lying. The Aquariuses be lying.
Baby, they are liars, baby. I remember. Hold on, let me tell you. Let me tell you about my first Aquarius.
Mine too.
My first one that I ever considered like my little boyfriend or whatever. I was in middle school, and we dated from like 7th grade, 8th grade, all the way almost to like high school. Well, through high school, the first little part, I upgraded by the time I got there. No offense, man. Whatever. He was a hoe. So he would lie about any and everything. Like, literally, I'd be like, "What'd you eat?" He say McDonald's. I look in the back seat, it's Burger King bag. Lie about everything. Everything.
Now Aquarius to me are very charismatic.
Oh, she said yes, but they make her laugh.
When they want to be. Like, my Aquarius, we was together for a while, like 3 years.
Who was the upper personality?
What you mean?
For you and the Aquarius.
Aquarius?
Who was the one that was mostly dominant?
He was, because I like men to be dominant in my relationship. I would never.
Well, it's just like Aries man, Aquarius man.
If I have to take that role, I got to
until they mature. Okay, she said until they get grown.
Yeah, when is that 75? Because my uncle, bless his soul, was an Aquarius, and I ain't just gonna front on nobody, but I'm just saying when does that happen? God rest his soul. I love you, Uncle. I miss you so much.
Is that the one that's the one that was in the hotel?
No. That was my great uncle.
Oh, okay.
That was in the hotel.
I just remember he was older, so I was like, he's gonna get his thing on.
Wait a minute, you have to do my great uncle like this. That didn't exist out that. Anyway.
You the one finished it. I said it to you real low, and you said where he was, and I said I just wanted to know.
She said to me real low on the camera.
I said, was he in the hotel? And you said the rest of the word.
I heard the whole word because I knew what the whole word was.
Exactly.
But anyway, so back to the Aquarius.
She's like 87 and a half years old. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not gonna do it. Who doing that? See, okay, this is why I'm at, right? But go ahead and see what you're gonna say.
Yeah, the Aquarius, he was very charismatic, but it was probably I would say that was the worst relationship.
The worst?
The way it ended, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, even during, like, we had really bad moments.
Of course,
like,
immature.
We had a lot of fun, but we had, like, the worst moments. You know what I mean? Like, the worst. so bad I will never talk to this man again.
They're only only person that I will never talk to again is my last situation. That situation could walk in front of me right now. It could be, the world could be on fire and my speaker could say was, we gonna die together. Cause I would rather not be left on earth with them.
No, we gonna die together.
we just gonna let it burn. That is how much I could care less. I'm just being honest.
I might use a little spit. I might use.
I need to take my last drink
to save us.
For what? I'm gonna be
like go talk to
I'm gonna be the outsider never really. It's just us left in the world.
You said in the world.
Yeah, I ain't got time. That's okay. It's all right. No, that'll be like regular life. I shouldn't do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to start a new civilization
somewhere else.
Yeah, somebody else gotta be around.
But yeah, so that's all I ask. You know, at the end of the day, these are oh my God, her baby is so cute. This is my girl, Ari. She does my twists. I haven't got them done in a while. I need to go out there. She just had a baby. When I say the little girl is too cute, she's so cute. But she does a lot of natural hairstyles like braids, faux locks, and she does my faux locks, twists. She also has her own hairline. She has some of the best edge control I've ever had, and mousse. And it's black and she located in Houston, Texas. So y'all check her page out. Hey boo. But yeah, pretty girl problems. Don't nobody have time for let's just elevate each other. That's it. Just elevate. Even on friendships and stuff like that. I feel like it's too much going on for you to have like ugly attitudes. So
let's all just be pretty.
Have pretty girl problems, I guess. But yeah, today was a little unorthodox. We really was like just jumping on to make sure we took care of the essentials, which is the new name.
The changes.
Which is Pretty Problem Podcast.
Yes. So.
And you guys can tune in to us here. Now, we'll be pre-recorded from here on out. We'll do a couple lives in between and stuff like that just to make sure we can interact with you guys. But we really want to be able to reach at least 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube page so we can start going live there as well.
Yes. So once we hit 1,000, we'll be able to go live again.
Yes.
We'll live more.
Yeah. And so we'll go live on YouTube and then we can also be live on IG. But right now it doesn't make sense because we can't go live. We have to pre-record, and so that's what we'll be doing. So we'll do that. And our YouTube channel is Pretty Problem Podcast.
Yes. And if you have questions, you have ideas, if you had a pretty problem this week or recently or at any time, let us know what your pretty problem is so we can discuss it and so we can talk about it. Because we got a lot of things coming up for y'all, and we're just excited to share them. We don't want to just talk about just us. Yes. We want to promote business. We want to promote friendship and love, and just kind of keep y'all in the loop about what we have going on.
Absolutely. And so one of those, by the ways we're going to do that as well, is you can also join our Facebook page as well, which is Pretty Problem Podcast. We have our email up in our bio as well. So if you have any questions, like she said, you can submit them there. If you need ads ran or anything like that, like get with us. We have merch coming out really soon too. Yeah. My birthday is Sunday.
Oh, happy birthday. Big Leo energy. Shout out to all the Leos. And the ones that came before the Cancers came.
I'm so happy they warmed it up. And see what they did? They warmed it up. And now here we go. Here we go. Big dog. Big energy.
You gotta relax.
You do, and you do, and I got this. Thank you.
Yes, she got
Thank you for warming it up for the rest of the year.
For
the rest of the year, we is on Big Leo energy. We are the start of the zodiac sign when it comes to the heart. We're the strongest one in us. So let's go ahead and take over and clean this shit up. I appreciate y'all. I love you, Cancer. This one only. Do not get it twisted. Don't even think that it's all about, because it's just this one. This, oh my God, brother. But the other ones don't even hurt yourself. Oh, no. And we can skip right over Virgo.
Oh
no. Skip it right on over.
They gonna try to cancel this.
Ain't nobody come to see them. How you gonna do that? Cancel who? Who you canceling? She can't even open up. Cancel who?
But all right, y'all. Let's get out of here so we get these streets. I'm just playing. I ain't going to the streets.
Well, we might have clothes on my birthday weekend and you off.
See what I'm saying? It don't be me. It don't be me.
And it's Stay-So birthday.
Oh, Stay-So. I gotta go buy Stay-So and
See?
drink too. Now I gotta spend money. Well, guess I'll see y'all in the streets. They called me again.
And guess what she did? She double-fisted answered. She's not gonna turn it down. She's not gonna turn it down.
How can I say no? It's not my fault.
She just go ahead and do your smile. Okay, sign off. So this again, I am Myoshi Monet, and this is
Lanita Kodo going by LC.
yes, and we are the Pretty
Pretty
Problem
Problem
Podcast.
Podcast.
So thank you guys again for tuning in tonight.
Thank y'all. We missed y'all.
We did, and gang guys.